Hey guys, welcome back to The Mind of Brandon, and welcome back to another Tuesday Tangent. As indicated by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about my problem with nationalism. So the inspiration for today's video is a comment that I received on a previous video of mine titled, Clarifying My Political Perspectives. In that video, I had said this: regardless of who the president is, anytime their time in office is up, they haven't solved any of the world's problems. War, crime, poverty, starvation, slavery, overpopulation, pollution, racism, sexism, nationalism, classism, ageism. Presidents actually seem to do more to contribute to and perpetuate these problems than they are doing to solve them. To which a commenter responded,
"So you think nationalism is bad? Why is that?"
So the first thing I gotta point out with regard to what's wrong with nationalism is just simply that it's factually wrong that the planet is fitted together in that way. When you look at one of those tacky political maps that has all these different countries of varying shapes and sizes, you might have one of these large countries that's like sparsely populated here or there, and then this teeny tiny little overpopulated nation, right? Something you gotta keep in mind is that those lines drawn separating those nations and states and provinces, well, they're just that. Drawings. And you go up in space and you look down on the planet, you'll see there are no national borders. They exist only in the minds of people who perpetuate their myth. You can put up walls and fences to maintain the illusion of separation, but those walls and fences are made with resources from the earth. We are one planet. The borders are completely make-believe. All just part of a nationalistic fantasy land. But hey, maybe there's a practicality to pretending that there's a line drawn separating this land from that land, even though they're not technically separate lands. It's all land, it's connected. The idea that it's separate comes from the fact that you're pretending there's a line drawn there, right? It's kind of delusional if we're all being honest, right? But we're entertaining the possibility that there's a practicality to it. I mean, what if there's some political leader that we don't like? Some set of rules and expectations we don't want to be forced to live by? You could come up with all sorts of different reasons for why you might want to move away from one place to another place, right? To ditch a political leader, ditch a set of rules and expectations for another political leader and another set of rules and expectations, right? Okay, I get that, right? I get that, right? Here's the thing. We're destroying our planet, okay? There's this thing, you might have heard of it. It's called global warming, okay? Now, the President of the United States has decided that he's going to pretend it just doesn't exist. Cover it up, right?
EPA? Oh, well, we don't fucking need that. Hey, guys, you gotta stop relaying findings about climate change, the impact we're having on... You have to fucking stop doing that.
That's the President of the United States. Now, I'm not saying there's other presidents doing any better. I'm not aware of any that are. But what if there was a country that decided, hey, let's go green, right? Let's switch to alternative renewable resources that can be produced in abundance. Let's stop relying on ozone depleting fossil fuels. Let's stop doing things that are harming the environment. Stop relying on resources that we're burning through faster than we can mine them. What if there's one country that decides to do that? To go green? Well, there's still a shitload of other countries that haven't done that. Clearly, we need some kind of global restrictions on this subject. We can't be allowing our political leaders to destroy the planet. Obviously, that's unacceptable. Let's face it, all these separate nations being run by all these different politicians, all those politicians are operating based off nothing more than their own arbitrary opinions. As opposed to operating based on scientific findings? I mean, if the scientific findings demonstrate that there's something we're doing that's destroying the planet, and that there's something else that we can do that won't destroy the planet, might even undo some of the damages. Well, if we're interested in not destroying the planet, then clearly that's what we should do. We should make some changes instead of keep doing that which is destroying the planet. But of course, we don't get to make this decision for the entire planet, since we are, after all, perpetuating this concept that we exist as separate nations with our own separate political leaders, following their own political ideologies. Regardless, it stands to reason that if we want to make it so that everyone in the world has access to clean air, food, clothing, shelter, medicine, education, transportation, entertainment, plumbing, electricity, all without a price tag, well, it stands to reason it would be more effective to use a global system as opposed to using nationalism. So with a global system, we can more effectively make it so that everyone in the world lives where there's no more war, crime, poverty, starvation, slavery, overpopulation, pollution, bigotry, right? Can't do that as effectively with nationalism. Let's face it, if we want to intelligently manage the Earth and its resources, a global system really would be more effective. That's it for that video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with other people. If you're interested in watching my future videos, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next one. So have a good one, guys, and peace.